here with Chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi, and of course you're here at this Bollywood event. No cricket, but you're here. Tell us, what's the relationship with Cricket Council and of course IFA?
Basically, we're here for the IFA award night, and tonight have the big award night, and then also Cricket Council USA and CMG be a partners to work together as a 5 years contract to working IFA T20, which is not this year. Next following year we're going to start it, and this year we had it put things together, but the short times of the period contract get together. But we was glad to announce that we have T20 IFA T20 will be here 2018 for joining with the IFA and Cricket Council USA.
So that's the future of it. But tell me something. You're here at the Sheraton Hotel. You're seeing a number of fans. They're coming in. They're looking for the stars. I'm sure you would like to bring the cricket stars here as well.
Yeah, they do. They do have the Brower here and from West Indies, and there is a Salman Khan, who is a Bollywood star. So everybody coming down to look at it, to the Bollywood star Salman Khan, and the cricket and entertainment work together. So this will be perfect a partnership with the CMG Cricket Council USA with Witchcraft, and we'll have next year the show Bollywood with cricket.
I'm all that like a big black wraith. Working that job cause you wanna stay safe. I'm in the street but I still say grace. You on a leash, why you looking my way?
Well, MAQ TV is, of course, well present here at the IFA Awards 2017. And although the IFA Awards is all about Bollywood music, MAQ TV, and in particular Maq Qureshi, he's a man who has crossed the divide, and he embraces, all cultures and all different types of music. And of course, just walking along on Times Square, Maq has this ability to catch talent, and he did got himself caught up with a young man by the name of Classic Park. And of course, Maq, just another talented young man who you think could be of benefit to Cricket Council USA and the US Open.
Here we are in New York Times Square, and we have met the gentleman. He have done many music on his life, so he's gonna be joining the Cricket Council USA US Open on this year 2017 November 1st.
And of course, as we continue, let's find out from the man himself, Classic Park. Classic, of course, don't know how much you know about cricket, but I know you know about entertainment. Tell us a little bit about what you can bring to the party, so to speak, from November the 1st.
I could bring my expertise. I've been in the music business approaching 20 years now. I have a partner. I call him my brother. That's my brother. We did it all in the music business, man. A hip hop legend. Y'all probably know him. His name is Can I Bus. Everybody know him. I work with a lot of artists, production and everything. So what I'm gonna bring to the table is straight heat. Okay, I got a bunch of new music that I'm working on, in my hard drive. So I'm always working with this, producing, engineering, artist development for a lot of up and coming artists that's trying to get in the business as well. I'm gonna bring that heat, man. That's what I do. That's what I know how to do. Classic Pack. And check the new video too. We out here. You know what I mean? We here.
And it's very funny that a man from New York wants to bring heat to Florida. Yes. And of course, that's all the action that's going to happen at US Open. And of course, Mohammed Qureshi, the chairman of Cricket Council USA, he will have his thoughts. And I'm sure that he is going to let us know what he expects of artists, not only like Classic Park, but all those who will be there.
That's right.
We want to have the great music for the entertainment for the US Open. So this is another additional ads in our US Open. So we like to have seen him on the performance on heat, especially just talk about heat. We want the heat that's there. Let's play US Open. Let me see this voice of the man who can say about let's play US Open cricket.
Let's play US Open?
Cricket.
What? Just do let's play U.S. Open. I get it open. Let's play U.S. Open. What you hoping? This is number one. You hear the beat in the back. It's freestyle. Guess what? I ain't have to write that. I'm classic pack. I'm one of the best. It's off the brain. Don't put me to the test, cause I win. Every time I come around, I win. This is just the beginning. Listen in.
Now come and look at how your boy live. I'm trying to do it like the boy Big. I don't see what all the fuss is. You gotta get it. You gotta live.
It's your boy Classic Pack. I'm here live. Let's play U.S. Open cricket, baby. I'm here. We in Times Square. We about to do it live. Y'all gonna see me perform there from November 1st to the 5th. You know what I mean? I'm live. It's your boy Classic Pack. Let's play, baby.
Let's play US Open for cricket and watching the live for the heat. He's gonna bring a lot of heat for this year, for 2017. Let's play US Open cricket.
Let's do it. Classic.
Tonight is a big Bollywood show. It's like as we planned for, and today was the 15th, and July 15th, the big fun tonight for the Times Square is the MetLife Stadiums, which is the New Jersey, and there was IFA happening and this moment, and hopefully we will have the games tomorrow for the IFA T20. Fortunately, ICC delay has not happened, but next year we'll have IFA T20 will be play in USA.
You know, we worked tirelessly day and night about several months of our time. Our law firm had finally given a green light on the contracts. Towards the end, we had some issues with the ICC approvals, which ended up causing some delay, and we had a cricket tournament planned with IFA, which ended up being canceled last moment. So unfortunately, it didn't go through in 2017, but the good news is that we're looking forward to doing it again. We have a 5-year contract with Wizcraft and IFA, and we're looking forward to the next 5 years being an exciting time for cricket here in New York and here in the United States.
Cricket Council always support IFA. They are step in, bring it the ideal situation for the cricket to promote in United States, bring the Bollywood players and Bollywood and international players combined together, and to have the show with the Bollywood show plus IFA T20 will gonna boost to the American cricket and the fan, and that will be good news for the promoting cricket in US. And ICC already known about it once we submit the application, and they love to see that, and they know there's a huge things, crowds. They have close to 40,000 people is in there today. They have yesterday was close to 10,000 people was there, and A.R. Rahman show is today is the 40,000, which is a huge number of Indian players they're watching to Indian audience and mix all over the United States. So this is going to be great for the cricket events once they have IFA Bollywood and shows, and right next to they have the cricket IFA T20.
This is an exciting opportunity, an exciting time in the country, and cricket is really growing here in the United States. So I think it's an optimal time for IFA and Wizcraft and CMG and MAQ TV to work together, and hopefully ICC comes through and give its fans what they're looking for.
Base of IPA, there's the IPA is big names, and there will be boost to the cricket. So there's a stadium is like 25,000, so we will expect all is full. 100% will be full for watch the IFA T20. At Cricket Council USA, they have the big network, will be support for all the events and marketings and standby. Basically, there is the huge network for Cricket Council USA. Will have an IFA network combined between these two of them. Stadium will be full and rising. Now we have 5 years contract, basically 3 events, we're gonna do it, and all is choose, there's a condition upon it, which is condition not met because ICC got slowed down, has not be, there's some situation where ICC have a problem with the existing body, is not approve the sanction on time because the short of the time we're not able to do this year, but next year hopefully we'll do it, and there will be 5 years contract. During the
of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed Qureshi, and of course you're here at this Bollywood event. No cricket, but you're here. Tell us, what's the relationship with Cricket Council and of course IFA?
Basically, we're here for the IFA award night, and tonight have the big award night, and then also Cricket Council USA and CMG be a partners to work together as a 5 years contract to working IFA T20, which is not this year. Next following year we're going to start it, and this year we had it put things together, but the short times of the period can't get together. But we was glad to announce that we have T20, IFA T20 will be here 2018 for joining with the IFA and Cricket Council USA.
So that's the future of it. But tell me something, you're here at the Sheraton Hotel, you're seeing a number of fans, they're coming in, they're looking for the stars. I'm sure you would like to bring the cricket stars here as well.
Yeah, they do. They do have the Brower here and from West Indies, and there is a Salman Khan, who is a Bollywood star. So everybody coming down to look at it, to the Bollywood star Salman Khan, and the cricket and entertainment work together. So this will be perfect, a partnership with the CMG, Cricket Council USA, with Witchcraft, and we'll have next year the show Bollywood with cricket.
I'm all that like a big black wraith. Working that job cause you wanna stay safe. I'm in the street but I still say grace. You on a leash, why you looking my way?
Well, MAQ TV is, of course, well present here at the IFA Awards 2017. And although the IFA Awards is all about Bollywood music, MAQ TV, and in particular Maq Qureshi, he's a man who has crossed the divide, and he embraces, all cultures and all different types of music. And of course, just walking along on Times Square, Maq has this ability to catch talent, and he did got himself caught up with a young man by the name of Classic Park. And of course, Maq, just another talented young man who you think could be of benefit to Cricket Council USA and the US Open.
Here we are in New York Times Square, and we have met the gentleman. He have done many music on his life, so he's going to be joining the Cricket Council USA US Open on this year 2017 November 1st.
And of course, as we continue, let's find out from the man himself, Classic Park. And Classic, of course, don't know how much you know about cricket, but I know you know about entertainment. Tell us a little bit about what you can bring to the party, so to speak, from November the 1st.
I could bring my expertise. I've been in the music business approaching 20 years now. I have a partner. I call him my brother. That's my brother. We did it all in the music business, man. A hip hop legend. Y'all probably know him. His name is Bus. Everybody know him. I work with a lot of artists. So what I'm gonna bring to the table is straight heat. Okay, I got a bunch.
Performer that brings the crowd, the name, the brand, one from Hollywood or Bollywood, one and then cricket, a star, international star from India, Pakistan, West Indies. Having 3 or 2-3 people of this caliber, they'll bring the crowd. Again, we would like to start at the lowest possible cost, maybe a gate fee of $10 to $25 in the first year, and we expect 90% of the revenue should come from sponsorships and investors, and the 10% or less from the ticket sales, because the goal is first 2 to 3 years is fill the stadium of at least 5 to 10,000 people, and once we have that, then we would get more sponsorships, and people, once they enjoy the game and entertainment, weekend entertainment or holiday entertainment, they would like to influence their friends and relatives to bring more crowds to the stadium.
2008 we have the cricket tournament, which is combined with concert, which is the ticket sales easy to sell, and because the American base is not too popular the cricket, so we brought this thing entertainment music, and Kamani Marley, Bob Marley's son, and Marsha Griffith, and many other one. We have close to 5,000 seating capacity, all is in full. So they will tell you that means entertainment bring also the cricket and entertainment working together. So ticket is easy to sell if you have good names out there. People want to come to watch them. Number one, and music. You have the better music and better known names. Singers come in, like especially in Bollywood. You see this thing up there. The Bollywood actors coming in. The stadium can be full. The people want to watch different. So there's the two kind of people. They want enjoying music with the sports and one only just strictly sports. So we want to catch both of them. That's the only way catch brings together. So here we have done 2008 example that was very successful. But this 2009, actually 2008, we have 4 teams. I'm correcting you on. There was the 4 teams play India, Pakistan, the rest of the world, and Canada. This basically 4 teams was been played, and there was a great tournament. Turnout very good. So we thought basically let's start at U.S. Open, just one of the games. So U.S. Open need to take a branded, because we was branding this thing for years and years. This is the only tournament in United States or North America which is richest tournament. You can determine the U.S. Open. But the recognition is worldwide right now. There has any international player, and all of the countries has been played on this tournament. Majority India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia, all the players come and participate. So this is not hid and hide. So there is the biggest tournament is there, IPL, then PSL, then Bash League, and they have Bangladesh Premier Leagues and CPL. And then come back to here, United States. This is the biggest leagues, which is U.S. Open has been playing, which is recognizing by one of them this tournament and approved by ICC sanction for last 2 years has been approved. And they make it another improvement in there. After this approved that sanctioning by ICC, we got new things came in is the ESPN3. This is the first time ESPN3 came in to the live in 4 days, which is unusual. ESPN only American sports game, and which is have done. So now we make Nanda and other person job easier when you bring in ESPN. So we have the lot of sponsors. So that is another things we bring in. And what is going to be different this year, Nanda? We was trying to put in more things in there because you have branded is there now. We have US Open is recognition is there. You have the TV there, media is there for us. Now only thing we need to convince them how much exposure you them. So this year we're planning like a little bit different than every years. We bring in entertainment, bring in the schools in there, and we invited other basically seniors players to as a guest players, and probably adding one of them other events in there for national championships during their times of the US Open just before that. So we have like many national players who has been playing in the local cricket. They can show up the talent. That talent's can bring them opportunity to bring them back in the US Open. And that US Open big exposure. So that's why we want to be establish our cricket. I said this is the after 9 years we've been established. But I'm very happy and proudly to say that like today we're sitting there, one of the branded, recognized and worldwide. We have over 20 million people watched it all these years on this tournament US Open. There's a huge number is there. So now only thing we have to do right things. We never reach out the marketing. See, my concern is I never reach an approach hard to get the sponsor, because what happened, sponsor give and take. What you giving them? Our stadium was not there because ICC was not sanctioned the tournament. We have not international player participate because ICC. Now we do have everything's packaged together. We have ICC sanction, we have international players can participate, and we have branded there. So that will be take advantage. So this year, hopefully, we will have successful year for US Open, and Cricket Council very proud to say that this is the best tournament in North America.
Yes, first of all, I would like to congratulate Pakistan team. They really played like world champions in every department: bowling, batting, fielding, you name it. That was completely that day belonged to Pakistani team. As a cricketer, I would always like to see this sort of competitive games, not like a one-sided game, losing with 50 plus or a 5 wicket plus wins. I would rather enjoy a game which would take to the last over or even last ball, and that is what I would get me kick out of the game than watching just with a 100-run lead or something like that. On this particular day, basically the toss, that was a good toss to lose for Pakistan, and because even if they would have won, they would have taken bowling first, and our guys also got tricked by the weather and tricked by the circumstances, and also confidence level was too high, and because of the run Indian team is having last 1 year, and even especially for this game they might have prepared very well, but one decision I would think again is what I learned from my cricketing coaches, or even we call Sunny Bhai, Sunil Gavaskar, when any team, especially in finals, if they are playing 10 finals in a year and they win 10 times tosses, always take 9 times blindly first batting. The 10th time, look at the weather report and look at all the things, still take batting first. This may be the old team, but still chasing in a final game is a different ball game. So basically that changes. Again, there are other things which went wrong, but which.
Let's talk congratulations to the Pakistan cricket teams, and they have played wonderful games in India, and there was the given boost to the Pakistan is one of the weakest teams on entire groups. They had it number 8 and become number 1. That is the surprises for the world, for the cricket fan, because this is the games we see in the final. You cannot compare the day 1 games they had at India and Pakistan. There was the game, when you see the games of how Pakistan play against India first games, they look like they're playing with the kids games, and a very easy win to India. So being say that, when we see in the final, it's total opposite. Look like a Pakistan playing India, India playing Pakistan, and the way they're playing it, they're like first game in Pakistan play against India. So that's surprises. But this again is a good captainship from Pakistan. Sarfraz Ahmad, they have done wonderful job for Pakistan, his own country. But it's long time have to bring in any champion trophy to Pakistan. But there is the side view. I'm just going to ask a few questions from Nanda. Been asked the questions, what went wrong to India, to how they lost the game is the big games, and what is the first you think is the wrong things have done India?
The first thing I would say is the planning. You can see for such a high profile game, there should be a plan A, plan B, plan C. But if you look at it, when again, it's easy to play this game after the result, because today it looks very simple. If they have done ABC, they could have been in a better position. For example, when the first wicket was fell within the first 2 overs or even the first over, they could have sent somebody instead of getting Kohli. Again, Kohli is a great batsman, but exposing Kohli to a new ball against the Amir or somebody like Amir and other people is like, you're risking the whole game. There could be some other Ashwin or somebody who can just go there and hang around for 3 overs or 5 overs, take out the shine of the ball. Once 9 overs is gone or 10 overs is gone, 10 overs, 40 runs, 1 wicket, then the whole game is different. So there is no plan B because of the confidence the team is doing last 2 years. Everybody thinks Kohli is a great chasing in chasing and winning the games, but especially finals, there should be, what happens if the wicket fell within 20 runs or within 50 runs. There should be for such a big game, if I am involved, I would plan in such a way. That's one thing went wrong. And the second thing is the break, like they got the wicket and the no ball. Come on, like I'm seen bowlers who have bowled whole year or whole series or whole career without a no ball. That is, if you look at any Indian either medium pacers or fast bowlers, bowling a no ball is, and that too, that guy got 100, and that's another. During the first session, he got out, I think at the 3 or 5 runs, and luckily they got a no ball, and that no ball is the most expensive thing, and then when Kohli also got out, the first 4 runs, when you give 20 for 4, with the game is over, and still this guy Pandya, as you know, has put some blood to the game and heart into the game. But still, unfortunately, he was run out. He could have added another 50 to 100 runs, but still, it would have not made a winning and losing difference. But at least it would have reduced the gap. So, according to me, the two things which went completely, against Indian strengths are bowling. First of all, we didn't get good breaks. The only break we got, which was on a no ball, and then there was no backup. Instead of playing three spinners, they could have added a medium spacer. Because if you look at the history of Lord's Oval, there is very few spinners were successful on that ground. And again, there was in the previous time India has chased in the same ground 319, I think, when Yuvraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif won the game. But the thing is, getting 320 plus, you are actually 50. The chances before the game was started, it was India was favoring 80%, Pakistan has got 20%. And then once the toss is over, it became 50-50. And once once the score of 300 was there, the game switched from 80-20. Pakistan is on the winning side 80% and India is on 20%. And once the 2 wickets or 3 wickets are gone, then it became 90-10. And then once the Pandya is gone, the game is sealed at that point, 100-0.
My view is basically, if you look at the expert on the cricket, which is I have been seeing a lot of crickets in there, plays in first class, and I play in under 19s and played. The way is there, the India lost the games, and how the Pakistan win the games. The winners to make them Pakistan to win is Mohammad Amir, who took the top 3 wickets, the break in initially, and they make the win to the Pakistan. They bring him the winning way to take him to the win for champion. But there is the chance India, who's responsible for India? I think responsible person was their captain, as Kohli. Kohli was the responsible there, and if you look at it, his shot, he can able to make the run. Is the chasing to 319 is not a huge run to chase, because if you look at it, they are the good batting side for India, and wickets was very good to be made, and they easy to chase that runs. So Kohli was on the batting. I seen of them 3 wickets passed down, but Kohli give his the wicket. He got chance. Right after chance, dropped the catch. He hit the ball again, is offside. The ball is going outside the stumps and hit this thing up, which is he not take the responsibility for take the India teams to the lead. But there is another things went wrong. If you look at it, there's some senior players which well known than MS Dhoni. He was the captain, but now he was not the captain. But he is the senior player, take responsibility next one. But what happened? Yuvraj Singh got out. He did not take responsibility. Dhoni gave him the wicket, and the time is a crucial times. And Dhoni actually can carry on this thing up the games to long runs. He can take a single when they needed to. He officially played the shots. If you see these shots, you can give you the view from the Indian audience, all the players, how he gives the wicket. Between Kohli lost the wicket as a captain, which is not supposed to, unresponsibility. Now here's the Dhoni. Dhoni maybe is not the captain, but he's the senior player. When he was the captain, he takes the responsibility. So make them India loss right there when the Dhoni wicket is gone. Pandya came in later there. He cannot be how much he can make it, maybe 100 runs more, but he's still not going to take the winning side of him because wicket is not there. Responsibility he was taking too big shoulder, they was not there. So the India lost the games.
Team that's together. Exquisite with the ball, and Sarfraz, what a leader they've found in him. What a tournament we've had, and congratulations. Go off, Pakistan, you deserve it.
Really happy because all it is for the Pakistan, for the nation, because they've been waiting for this from a very long time, and I think this is what we all can do for the nation.
Will be very happy and proud of this performance. Pakistan have turned things around, and only a Pakistani team can do this. From nowhere, they've come back.
Pakistan fans in the ground are going wild.